Hello there. Well, it's the 12th, 13th of August, no, maybe 14th, Sunday, the 14th of August 2011. Experimental video. I have not been well all this year, and I haven't got the energy to write or type on the computer. So I thought, first of all, well, I could make a voice recording, or, well, I can get it onto the YouTube if I make it as a video recording. This one has got no video because it's dark in this room, 20 to 7 on a Sunday evening. And things are going over in my mind because I've got an eye operation tomorrow, laser surgery, and it's rather unsettling. I know it's a straightforward, commonly held procedure with few side effects, but I've never been keen on the idea of a laser going into my eye. Let's go back to the beginning of this year. Why is this happening? I've been lying down a lot, as I am now. I'm on my side on the bed because I haven't had much energy. I'm not a man that's had much energy for a long time, since I banged my head when I was 21 years old, and I'm now 60. However, I've adapted to that lifestyle of rest and activity. This year, however, the sleep pattern has been disturbed, so that my sleep has not been refreshing. I haven't been getting off to sleep easily, and after several months of this, my wife Lita and I decided to see a doctor. They recommended a complete battery of tests, blood tests, ultrasound, chest x-ray, heart, ECG. Nothing really came out of it, nothing remarkable, just a few kidney stones which are not bothering me. And well, that was that. Took the results back to the doc. He said, "Oh well, you are over 60. You have to expect these changes. Less energy, sleeping less." Oh well. So I thought, okay, I'll get used to it. Sleeping all different times of the day, sometimes staying up all night and not sleeping at all, sometimes lying in bed and getting fed up with it, sometimes lying in bed in the dark and liking it, etc., etc., all different variations. And the only other remarkable thing that happened health-wise this year is about March, when I was driving to the local mall with Lita, and I experienced a lot of pain behind both eyes, a very sensitive to light. And then when we got out of the car and walked around the mall, I had a weird sensation, as though it was like being off balance, dizzy, out of balance, and yet feeling my feet solidly on the ground. That just lasted a few days. But I thought, well, let's see an ophthalmologist. Lita already sees one, so I went to see her in May. She recommended some tests, and I waited a while for my 60th birthday, hoping I would get a senior discount card in the Philippines. But when we went to City Hall, July 18, they don't allow foreigners, only for Filipinos. So We went and had all the eye tests done recently, paid the full price, and well, waiting to see the doctor show her the results. And Thursday night of this week, didn't sleep again, closing my eyes, covering them up as I often do with a dark coloured face towel to produce as much darkness as possible. And in front of my eyes there were flashing lights, and I thought, well, this is not normal. I am used to distorted vision because since this motorcycle accident when I was 21, I've had diplopia, double vision, meaning to say every time I look down I see two of everything. And to be honest with you, that's a very stable condition. I've got used to it for nearly 40 years, seeing double. But this weirdness in March and this weirdness on Thursday night of the flashing lights, I said, this is not normal vision. I need to tell the doctor. So Friday, 6:30 a.m, I texted her. I have these lights flashing on and off, Doc. Is there anything I can do about it? And she replied very quickly, come and see me 2 p.m. at UST Eye Centre. That's what we did. I got the taxi there. Only took half an hour. 220 pesos. No traffic. And doctor put the drops in my eyes. I had to wait, and of course you start to feel a bit weird sitting down there with these drops in your eyes. I started to feel nauseous, but she took me into the room, and she had a good look at both eyes, and well, the edge of the retina is deteriorating. Macula is okay. I've heard of detached retina, and thank God I haven't had that, because I had a friend who had it when he was in his early 20s, and it's quite a scary experience where you suddenly can't see. Anyway, this is the sort of precursor to detached retina, where the edge of the retina becomes weakened, and I will have to have eye surgery. Not only that, she revealed at the same time that I have glaucoma. And it must be worse than Lita. Lita's had a mild glaucoma for several years, and just treated it with drops. I must have a more advanced form because she has referred me to a glaucoma specialist. And to be honest with you, even while all these tests were going on, I was starting to feel tearful. And I said to the doctor, can you still do the tests if the patient starts to cry? And he said, yes, it's okay. Anyway, she's a very empathetic doctor, has a very nice nature. And I just started crying. I was thinking about my father and mother again, because my dad was very robustly healthy until he had a short illness at the end when he was 79. And my brother seems to have followed him. He seems to have generally good health. On the other hand, my mother had often some sort of chronic problem, long-lasting, things like osteoporosis, breast cancer, headaches, some sort of virus problem in the spine which gave her a limp, etc., etc., etc. Now I seem to have followed my mother's example. I have osteoarthritis, osteoporosis, bipolar disorder, diplopia, irritable bowel syndrome. What else? I can't think of anything else at the moment. 10 minutes is up. YouTube, that I can carry on, that's okay. Well, yes, I was blubbing away because Lita was there next to me, and I was saying, I don't want to get old. I could see my mum deteriorating, and all this. Lita was saying, oh, it's okay, Lord, it's okay. And the doctor said it's going to be all right. So there we are. That was that. I said it's okay. Thank you very much for looking after me. And how much is it going to cost? So that was all right. The cost wasn't too much. And we left the darkened room. Actually, we went past this other patient. I didn't realise it was there, just the other side of the curtain, less than a metre away. Anyway, we went out and said, let's get a snack, and realised that we hadn't paid, so I texted the doctor again and said, we have not paid. We will please tell the front desk we will have a snack and go back. Haha, I'm a poet and I know it. So she quickly replied, it's okay, you don't need to pay today. Right, so we had a snack at KFC, went out to catch the bus. When we got on the bus, it was crowded, 5 o'clock. We had to go right to the back to sit down. We kept moving, shuddering, screeching forward, putting the brakes on, accelerating, very jittery sort of movement, bumping up and down because you're right at the back. And to cut a long story short, I said to Lita, I got to get out, I'm going to vomit. She thought very quickly, got a carrier bag from Office Warehouse out of her handbag, handed it to me, and I immediately vomited a large volume of chunder. So that was it. So the rest of the journey, which was very slow, I held the bag in my right hand, and we reached home about 10 to 7. So that was not the most comfortable day of my life, but there we are. Things are going to get better, people tell me, and I have to believe them. I must believe them. I will believe them. I can get better. These weird sensations in my eyes are disturbing because your awareness of the world is so much focused through the eyes, admittedly with the other senses, yes, but once your eyes are distorted, it seems like things are breaking down. Stop thinking that way. Stop the filming. Goodbye.